Here are the five for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Barlow in at the 4. And for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown is out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's Derek White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Shireman in at the 2. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Pass to Brown. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Joel Embiid. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over White. Maxey, that's good.
And you don't see Maxey take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he certainly can mix that in.
Here's Shireman. Outside, Brown. Out to the wing. Outside White. And there's the screen. Pass to Vucevic. Joel Embiid with the board. Philadelphia with the ball. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Yeah, their activity and intensity at the offensive end really set the tone for the game.
And the Celtics in possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, if you're talking about one of the best in the mid-range area of the floor, Embiid has to be in that discussion for centers.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Maxey can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Brown against Oubre. Brown inside. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got 8.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And it's all from three-point range. Boston leading by 4. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Vucevic, a screen on Oubre. Brown, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Maxey. And here's Oubre. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by White. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Hauser. Now here's Vucevic. Defense is right there. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Brown, that's good.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
76ers trail by 7. Here's Edgecombe. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. Pass to Maxey to the paint. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, Embiid right at the rim. That looked easy.
Here's Shireman. Back to White. And here's Brown for three. Rebound by the 76ers. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Embiid, just 2 to shoot. Basket's good. Embiid's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And Boston has possession. It's a 3-point game. White looking it over. Pass to Brown. The kick out to White. Clock is at 3. Over Maxey. It's hauled in by Oubre. 76ers trail by 3. Inside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
White, the pass to Vucevic. And here's Brown. He's covered by Oubre. And the basket is good. Brown's got 13 now.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's see some of the numbers here for him. '76ers trail by 3. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Embiid. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Celtics have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And the jam by Brown.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
White against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. And another miss by Philadelphia. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Leading by 5. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, hey, guys, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
That's good from White. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
White hits them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Oubre, a screen on White. For 3, Maxey, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, the corner three, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Outside, Brown. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Embiid a screen on White. And here's Maxey outside. Boston pulls it in. Now here's White. Here's Shireman. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond comes in for Embiid. And it's Grimes in for Barlow. Both good from the line that time. 76ers trail by 6. Here's Edgecombe. Yet to see a basket. Drummond a screen on White. Maxey against White. 5 on the clock. From the baseline. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Celtics lead by 6. Down low. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from deep. White against Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Drummond with the screen. They get the rebound. Here's Edgecombe. Here's the 3. The kick out to Maxey. Tries yet again. Now Grimes. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Brown looking around. To the middle. Oh, deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the Celtics. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at 2nd place in the conference. And, of course, there's Philadelphia. They're 4 spots behind them.
Well, for the Celtics, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But, to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
76ers trail by 10. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the 76ers with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Watford, and Payne is subbed in for Lowry. Free throw good, Edwards. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for Boston. 7-point differential. Back to Hauser. There's the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Payne finds Walker. The rebound, Celtics. Outside, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Payne against Pritchard. To the inside. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Grimes. Boston pulls it in. Hauser's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brown. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. From the high post. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Walker. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Payne. Fires for 3. And here's Edwards outside. He drops it from range. Edwards has got 6.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Hauser outside. Pass to Walsh. And here's Brown. Goes up on the wing. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pritchard against Payne. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Benton. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, and it's Gonzalez in a 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Which defenses have been locked down since the All-Star break? Well, here they are. Number 1, the Celtics.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Pass to Garza. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Pritchard, following the score by Philadelphia. To the middle. Good D by Watford.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
For 3, Lowry. The rebound, Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Keita. And he jams it home with authority.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to White. Inside. Embiid with a steal. Here's Grimes. The Sixers again can't hit. Boston leading by 6. Pritchard surviving the D. Here's Brown, covered by Grimes. Here's Keita. Up and over Lowry. Keita no good. Outside Grimes. Pass to Lowry. Now Edwards. He's guarded by White. Here's Grimes. Knocks down the triple. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the 76ers with some changes. Oubre, he's checked in for Watford. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Lowry. Here's Maxey, coming off a 28-point game against Miami.
And had a high number of steals. Just a ball hawk, striking fear into the opponent.
Now here's Oubre, trailing by 5. Embiid's got space. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Pritchard, no good. Robbed. Here's Shireman. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Monday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Count it. Good. Embiid's got 8 here in this quarter.
You know, even with all that traffic, Embiid is so calm and collected near the rim.
Brown inside, covered by Grimes. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. White for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Barlow's checked in for Grimes. Now here's White. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Brown against Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it from the high post. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got 21.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
White against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. Brown passes to White. Jacks up a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. No one near him. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside, Brown. Here's Keita. And here's White. Three-pointer. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Oubre from the arc. Shireman grabs the board. Celtics lead by 4. Here's White. Down low. Brown, no good.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
It's deflected. Here's Shireman. He's covered by Oubre. And the basket by Shireman.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Maxey against White. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's been a comedy of errors for them so far. They just can't hold on to the ball here in the first half.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Vucevic, he's checked in for Keita. The 76ers also with a sub. Drummond's checked in. Celtics lead by 6. White, the pass to Brown. From deep. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Outside, Brown. Picked by Vucevic. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
So it's Boston now. Following the score by Philadelphia. Shoots from the baseline. The shot that time not on target. The 76ers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. To the paint. Here's Hauser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Hauser's gotten his second bucket.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Pass to Drummond. For 3, Maxey. Boston with a rebound. Hauser's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's White. It's Brown on the wing. Over Oubre. Back to White. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
The 76ers making a switch here. Bonus checked in. The Celtics with the lead. Nice ball movement by Boston. Vucevic, a screen on Oubre. And here's Brown for 3. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Sends it home from three-point land. Vucevic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Edgecombe. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Shireman grabs the board.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vooch, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and rolls.
Maxey passes to Barlow. Back to Maxey. To the inside. Pass to Bona. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded by White. Can they get it? And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Outside White. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Brown. And it's Bona with a rebound. Here's Edgecombe. And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the quarter up 10. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look here now at Boston, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And now let's turn to the first half of our game. It's been all about Jaylen Brown so far.
Jaylen Brown is showing his value on both ends. He can be the #1 scoring option, and he can defend the other team's best player.
And he's not done growing. He's gotten better every year, and I expect that to continue.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
He is giving the fans exactly what they came to see. He is a human highlight reel.
'76ers trail by 10. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the 4. Here's Embiid. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, it's really tough on that defender. Embiid's just so good, and now you give him a chance for one more.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Down low. Back to Maxey. White with a steal. Here's Shireman, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And he drops the first. And he can't hit the second. 76ers trail by 8. Here's Oubre. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Fires from 14. That one's wide left. Boston leading by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Brian?
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Vucevic finds White. Vucevic in the post. Vucevic draws the double from outside the arc. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And that's the best way to beat a double team. Find the open man.
Here's Barlow. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Maxey. Clock at 6. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside White. Embiid with a steal. Inside. Here's Maxey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Maxey's got 9.
Yeah, on the inside that time, Maxey really clever with that finish.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. There's a screen. Pass to Hauser. The 3. He buries it from 3. Hauser's got 6 here in the quarter.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments. Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
And here's White. Back to Brown. Here's Vucevic. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Embiid.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Hauser outside for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Oubre with it. No made baskets yet. Here's Edgecombe. And another miss by Philadelphia. Boston on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. It's Brown on the wing. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia with another miss.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
76ers trail by 17. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That screen.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kelly Oubre.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 12 now in this quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edgecombe. The 3. Sure, from three-point range. Edgecombe's got 7 points in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Shireman. 9 points in the game. Lets it fly from 18. Not going to go that time. 76ers trail by 17. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on White. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. And Embiid with the block.
And that's the rim protection you expect from Embiid. Really sent a message right there.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Hauser can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Brown with the steal. Pass to Shireman. To the middle. Outside White. Five to shoot. Shot from the low post is good. White's got 10 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. Edgecombe, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
It's White with a drive. They double-team Vucevic. And we're going to have a jump ball. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Now here's Brown. He's got 21. White against Maxey. To the paint. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Walsh comes in for Hauser. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Brown. Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Barlow. Now here's Maxey. He's got 9. Nice D from Pritchard. Celtics lead by 19. And there's a pick. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Drummond to stop the drought. And Drummond with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Maxey against Pritchard. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
To the inside. Vucevic with a steal. Now White. He's got 10. Down low. Walsh. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Oubre. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Oubre's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Celtics lead by 18. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move. Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Grimes, the pass to Drummond. And here's Oubre from the arc. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Oubre's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now a look at the 2K leaderboards to see which small forwards have been putting up big points since the All-Star break. Jaylen Brown, third.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Well, I can't imagine how difficult that is to match up with them. Having guys to defend with that combination of length and skill.
Now here's Pritchard. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Poke loose. Gonzalez passes to Queta. Good work defensively by Drummond. 76ers trail by 15. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. .36 seconds left in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Pass to Walker. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3.
Known as a crafty defender, Brown really hustles and contests as many shots as he can.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And here's Brown. 21 points in the game. Here's Queta. And so it's Boston in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Gonzalez in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. They set the pick. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Queta. Pass to Gonzalez. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Pritchard. Second chance effort. And he hits the jumper. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Grimes. Deflects the pass. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, maybe overly confident right there. And if I were him, I would not be making eye contact with my coach.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Edwards to the middle. Here's Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Yeah, and when he's healthy, Embiid has proven that this is what he's capable of every single night.
Pass to Walsh. And he converts the layup.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. Down by 15. Outside Edwards. Here's Embiid. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Pritchard against Lowry. Here's Walsh. Pass to Brown. 4-3. No good.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Edwards finds Embiid. Can't cash it in from close range. Celtics lead by 15. To the paint. Here's Keita. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Timeout.
Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Lowry. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's the pick. Outside Grimes. The kick out to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. The Sixers again can't hit.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break. Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
76ers trail by 19. Now here's Martin. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. 3-pointer Embiid. Hauser grabs the board. Hauser's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brown inside, covered by Grimes. Pass to Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Misses the 3. The 76ers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Pritchard. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
That's good from Pritchard. Vucevic, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Walsh. Philadelphia also making some changes. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for Martin. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. 76ers trail by 18. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by White. Pass to Edgecombe. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And the shot goes in.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
And here's Vucevic. Embiid covers. Embiid against Vucevic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Celtics lead by 18. Outside Grimes. Oubre, a screen on Brown. Grimes. It's hauled in by White.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Now here's Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Now Embiid. Outside Oubre. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Now here's Vucevic. Outside, Brown. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 76ers trail by 15. Pass to Grimes. And here is Maxey. That's tipped. Up top, Embiid. Defended by Pritchard. Embiid can't hit.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Brown against Embiid. Outside, Brown. Here's Hauser. And the three-pointer goes. Hauser's got 15 points in just the second half.
And we've watched Brown evolve his game. Playmaking has been at the forefront of his development.
For 3, Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Shireman's checked in for Boston. Barlow's checked in for Philadelphia. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Shireman. It's Vucevic, high post. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside White. Here's Hauser. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 15-point game. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Outside Oubre. They set a pick. Beyond the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Shireman's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 21 points in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Here's Barlow. And the layup is good off the glass.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Now Embiid. Gets it to go.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
White with it. Here's Shireman. Using the glass to lay it in.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
It's evident that this crowd loves him. And with the way he's playing, it's easy to see why. He's really delivered for them time and time again. Here's Maxey. Now Oubre. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And the jam by Brown.
Out in the open, Brown's the guy you want finishing a break.
76ers trail by 19. Pass to Barlow. Inside. To the inside. And here's Hauser. Outside White. Here's Vucevic. And that one's long. And the 76ers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Oubre on the wing, defended by Brown. The three from Edgecombe. Brown with some nice D.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Celtics.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Jaylen Brown.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Here's Shireman. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Martin, the pass to Beauchamp. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thank you very much. Jaylen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jaylen.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.